What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And I'm gonna put this down for a second, but we definitely going to talk about that pick, that situation, because it's huge for the Eagles organization, and it's just wild. It's wild. But before we do that, what is going on, everybody? Like I said, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. I said I'll be here at 12 o'clock. Your boy running late. Slept in. When I say slept in, 7:30, 8 o'clock, woke up. My wife was like, you know what? You've been upstairs way too much. I know it's the draft, but she wanted to go to like some farmer's market and do some stuff. So we did that. Got home a little late, but we here. We here. My guy Gate City might join me. Hopefully he joins me. Shout out to the people coming through real quick. Philly Trez, Jonathan, Ethan, Rome One More channel member in the building. Bryson, Primetime Stephen Joyce, another channel member in the building. What's going on? What's going on? But if you guys haven't heard about that little blunder in the war room, the war room really turned into the war room. And it was with the Milton Williams pick. Now, a lot of us can go back and forth and talk about, was Landon Dickerson the best pick at 37? We could go back and forth. We could say future pick, yes. This year, no. You can go back and forth with that one. That one is debatable. But who is Milton Williams? Just because he had a great pro day? Again, bro, we're not talking about combine. We're not talking about legit combine. We're talking about pro day. Pro days are set up in every player's favor. Stopwatches instead of laser time. This, that, and the third. Workout Warriors, right? Workout Warriors. What's going on, Michael, Jay, Lawrence Tally in the building? What's going on, everybody? Jay Quest, what's going on? Jay Lynn Williams back in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Like I said, look, pick 12, turn into pick 10. It was successful. Pick 37, I'm going to chalk it up to a successful pick just because you got to put in the future. But what was pick 70? Hold up. Now we got a couple people in here. Let's look at this again. This happened. This is real life, right? So look, Milton Williams picked by Howie Roseman. He goes to the senior scout assistant. He barely wants to give him a dap. And look. Howie's like, what did I do? The guy's like, what do you mean? What did you do? You picked Milton Williams at 73. Look, Howie Roseman is the most important person. Not important. Howie Roseman is the biggest name in that room. If Howie Roseman don't like what he's saying, Howie Roseman keeps walking. Howie Roseman walks right by him. You're mad? You ain't nobody. I don't care. But Howie Roseman said he stopped, he listened, and look at that. Look at the hand gesture. Did I make a mistake? Yes. And honestly, this wasn't just about the Milton Williams pick. It was the fact that he moved back to 73 from 70 to get a 191st pick. And Aaron Robertson went off the board from UCF, my bad. Howie Roseman should just walk by that guy. But it just goes to show that, again, after the first round, he came out with a press conference and he said himself, look, nobody forced him to say anything. But he said, hey, guys, I'm a changed man. I used to go off on my own, but this year, I changed. I love my scouts. I listen to my scouts. We are going to pick BPA. And you can call Landon Dickerson Although he's not the sexy pick, he's not the JOK, the Asante Samuels Jr., he's not that Trevon Moehrig. You could call Landon Dickerson possibly the BPA if he wasn't injured. But Milton Williams? Who's Reggie? Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Like, let's go. He said, how we getting fired? Tell Howie to trade up for Jabril Cox, right? Jabril Cox is on the board. It's at 113. The Lions pick is in. The Lions pick is in at 113. The Eagles pick at 123. Let's go. What's going on in this world? Cowboys got Cox? When? Between 105 and now? Hold up. 105 was the last pick last night. Are you telling me Alkabir, the analyst, you're telling me that he got picked between 105 to 114? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me be honest with you guys real quick. The Cowboys got Micah Parsons. They got Jabril Cox. They got Kevin Joseph, the cornerback out of Kentucky. They are crushing the draft. They're crushing it. Do I like it? No. But am I not going to admit it? They're crushing the draft. Atlanta Falcons on the clock. They traded to the Lions. With the Lions. Doesn't surprise me. So they picked him at 115. How? I'm watching it on cable, and cable got the pick at 114, and Drew Dalman, center out of Stanford. That was my guy. That was my sleeper. I wouldn't have been mad at taking Drew Dalman at 123 if the Eagles did the draft right. This is trash. Philly Trash says he ain't get picked yet. Cox hasn't been picked yet. So, I mean, I'm getting some, come on, man. Y'all can't be steering me in the wrong way. Y'all can't be steering me in the wrong way. Come on now. You guys, TV are behind. Cowboys pick Cox at 115. LOL. How is my TV behind when I'm watching it on cable TV? I'm not streaming. Maybe your beat writer told you on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, listen, Twitter tells you a pick 3 picks ahead. But I'm not streaming. I'm not behind. The Cowboys picks in, so I get you. I got you. Anyways, if the Cowboys get Jabril Cox, I can't even front. They got a good draft. They got Kevin Joseph. They got Micah Parsons. They picked up some other stuff. Now they might get Jabril Cox. Come on now, bro. For real? Philly went from the top. I'm still mad from last night, man. We have to let the picks play first, man. No, you're right. OGTV, you're 100% right. I do not know who Milton Williams is. I agree. Listen, bro. Listen. I just want to say this real quick. Landon Dickerson, a guy I was upset at first, but then if you watch my channel, you know I'm a big offensive line supporter. I don't give a crap if it's sexy or not. Offensive line is what makes your quarterback, it what makes your running back, it what makes your receivers. Landon Dickerson, if you're telling me he's a 20 to 25 type first round talent, but he's injured. Yes, the injury concerns me, but I'll take it. But what are we going to do in the secondary? So listen, Milton Williams can end up being Aaron Donald. He can end up being Fletcher Cox. He can end up being a dominant defensive end or tackle. I'm still going to say right here, right now, who's going to guard receivers other than Darius Slay? That's my whole thing. You're right. Milton Williams can come out and be the best player ever. We don't know. But who's going to guard receivers? Dallas got 2 trash D tackles. Dallas needs defense. And I don't want him to get it. Philly Mike, if we can't get Cox, I would get Dylan Moses if he's really good. Yeah, I ain't a bad. I like Dylan Moses from Alabama. You know, again, we went Devontae Smith, Alabama. Landon Dickerson, Alabama. Why not finish it off with another Alabama player? I just think the importance of cornerback is at an all-time high. And the Eagles look like they're treating it at an all-time low. I would have got Jenkins. Who? I'm just excited to see who we get out of UAT. You are trash, right? Yeah, we need a cornerback for sure. Exactly. And that's the thing. Look, if Howie Roseman was consistent with best player available, I wouldn't be mad if we didn't get in a corner. But he reached for Milton Williams. Whether Milton Williams becomes the greatest defensive lineman we ever seen, as of right now, he reached for Milton Williams. He reached. You need defensive backs, bro. Not only do we need defensive backs, we don't. Bro, if Darius Slay, knock on fake wood, if Darius Slay gets injured, we're done. Lawrence Talley said, go for Shaun Wade out of Ohio State. I like him, but he is a slot corner. And you know how we know this? Because our guy, Gate City, said this. Roman Moore said, I agree, Tally. Here's the thing. When you look at Shaun Wade, when you look at his measurables, the dude is a bigger guy. So you might tell me, hey, he's 6 foot plus. He can play on the outside. Well, guess what? His junior year, he was a baller. Right? He was a baller. He played the slot. Now, his senior year, they kicked him out to the outside. They say, you know what, bro? You're a baller in the slot. You're 6 foot plus. Go play on the outside. And he struggled. His junior year was his best year. His senior year was his worst year. But what's more right there in our face is that we need an outside corner. We got Avonte Maddox, who could be a good slot, horrible outside. Crevion LeBlanc, he's not re-signed, good slot, horrible outside. Nickel Roby-Coleman, horrible outside, good, maybe okay slot, not re-signed. So I just don't know. Philly Tress says, Mike, I'll be back going to link up with my homies. You already know my guy. Shout out to you, bruh. Wayo, what's going on? He said we need a cornerback and linebacker. Bad. I threw extra bad in there if you don't mind. You already know. I agree with you 100%. Mike, what you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that we don't have no cornerbacks on this team. Minus Darius Slay. Every single cornerback on this team is either booty juice or they are good in the slot. If you're good in the slot, play in the slot. But how are we going to look at the Cowboys draft, bro? I hate the Cowboys so much. And I look at that draft board and I say, wow, that's a good draft board. That's a good draft board. They went need. They went BPA. They crushed it. And what are we doing? Devontae Smith, not only do you have to be the Heisman, you have to carry this draft class because this draft class is so far looking out to be ugh. But if Devontae Smith comes out and gets 1,000 yards his rookie season, oh my God, bro, are you kidding me? The Eagles don't even care about the secondary? Look at their defense. Wow, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, Dallas got Parsons. Exactly. Kelvin Joseph and Jabril Cox. Sheesh. Plus, don't even forget they got Micah Parsons. Like, they revamped. I know. That's disgusting, bro. Disgusting. Look at the Giants. The Giants get Aaron Robinson. Listen, this video right here is because the Eagles didn't take Aaron Robinson, the cornerback out of UCF. Look, Howie Roseman is upset. I mean, that guy is upset, and he's given Howie Roseman an earful, and Howie Roseman takes a quick second to stop and listen. Like, bro, why did you trade back and take Milton Williams when we need corners? UCF corner Aaron Robinson was on the board, bro. Take him. Sorry, guys. I thought I was going to be happy today, but still mad. The Eagles pick is in 6 picks. Mike, you still got that video rolling. Take it off. How we just the draft. Yeah, I know I got it rolling. That's what I want everybody to see. I want everybody to come in and see how mad the senior scout is with that 3rd round pick. Howie once again lied to us. He lied. Hate the Cowboys, but Jones got that war room on lock. Jeffrey doesn't even know what's going on. That's true, bro. It's so sad, but it's true. It's so sad, but it's true. So sad, but it's true. Fun one said, Rodarius Williams, cornerback out of Oklahoma State, is the perfect fit for the Eagles defense. He was the best fit for the Eagles defense the entire draft. A fun one. Did you not? I don't know if you know. Now I'm not trying to say anything wrong, bad, but I interviewed him. I had Rodarius Williams on the channel, so I know all about his game. I even spoke with him. We have an interview on this channel. Go back, type Philly Mike, Rodarius Williams, bada bang, bada boom. I love his game. He played 6 years in college because he wanted to stay in college for his degree. Plus, he had kids. Shout out to Well Done Production. Says, bruh, you have no faith. I get our picks are good. I get we didn't go cornerback, but we will. But here's the thing, though. We got an offensive lineman who's a stud. Landon Dickerson is a stud, but he is injured. He won't play next year. Will it help the future? Yes. We got a defensive tackle who wasn't productive, who wasn't the most productive D tackle in college, but his pro day was a wowzer. He ran fast. He was strong. He was tough. He really balled out at the pro day. But is he really going to start over Fletcher and or Hargrave and or Hassan Ridgeway? I just think corner is such a red flashing light that I could see it from a mile away, and we didn't address it. I like Rodarius Williams, though. Shout out to you, fun one. Where you hiding? Where the cornerbacks hiding? How he blew it. It wasn't the best of everyone's interest. The vid says it all there. Reactions were not good. Exactly. Look, Milton Williams, 3rd round, 73 overall after we trade back. First of all, Howie Roseman is more important to the organization than the scout. Yes, I love the scouts, but let's be real. His title is vice president for a reason. If he don't like what he's saying, he just walks right by him. But what he's saying is true, and Howie Roseman's like, dang, did I really mess it up again? Why stop and listen? Just keep walking. Doesn't matter if we draft a corner now. Talent drop off is too steep. If we get one, I hope it's Robert. I do like him. I do like him. I do like him. Shout out to you. I'm sorry. My wife was texting me. Mukwamo to Philly. Let's get it. Yes. Listen, Israel Mukwamo is a good prospect, but let's be honest. I don't think he can play corner in the NFL. He's a little too flat foot. He's a little too slow. 6'4", 205, 210. I think he's going to be a safety in the NFL. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Listen, if you haven't done it, smash that like button. Greatly appreciated. And listen, I'm gonna let this video play because it needs to be seen by everybody who comes in. Howie's a weasel, VP or not. I'm with you, my guy. If Howie's still our GM and after 2021, this needs to be the last draft room. His last draft room, right? He needs to be kicked out the draft room. Let the scouts do their job, right? Yo, I'm paying you to do a job, and then I just don't listen to you. When will the NFL draft start? We're here. What do you mean? Who's timing people out? If you're spamming, you got to get timed out. But I mean, just use the wrench wisely. You know what I mean? My dad just caught 25-inch. There's a chance Shaun Wade is there. Yeah, but I'm really, really nervous about Shaun Wade for the simple fact that he is a slot. He's the definition of a slot corner. And I can say that because his junior year, he was actually pretty darn good. If he would have came out of the draft his junior year, Shaun Wade would have been like, wow, he's a bigger cornerback and he's physical and he plays great in the slot. Well, they bumped him out on the outside his senior year, and he struggled mightily. That's why he's still there. Look, there's still good corners, but you got to understand the Eagles got a lot of slot corners. Avonte Maddox, when you look at his name in the vacuum, you think he's garbage because he's garbage on the outside. If Avonte Maddox lines up in the slot, he's a decent corner. He's going to be able to do it because that's what he does. Can't play him outside though. Shout out to everybody in the chat. D. Matthews said, "Fly Eagles fly." Listen, at the end of the day, crybaby or not that I am right now, if Milton Williams is a baller, I'll take it all back, and I'm gonna be screaming, "Fly Eagles fly." You suit up in the midnight green, and I will support you until you prove me otherwise. And you know who proved me otherwise? And I went out long term on a limb for him. JJ Arcega-Whiteside. How he should have been going. I don't know why I took that off. My bad. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Here we go. The Eagles pick is in. We on the clock. You already know. My bad. I clicked the wrong button. The Chargers pick was nice, though. I like this video. I mean, y'all might be mad at the video, but it needs to be seen multiple times. We can't get Jabril Cox anymore, of course. Please, football gods, let Howie make a good choice. I'm with you, Wayo. Here we go. The Eagles pick is in. Pick 123. This is the pick that we acquired from the Miami Dolphins trade. Again, not only do we get a first round next year, we get pick 123, bro. Cornerback, please God. Who though? And if I ever see a video like this again, come on, bro. Howie, what are you doing? 7 more picks. But you got to understand, the draft drops off heavily. Listen, I don't care what people say. Yes, this draft is deep. 6-round picks are 6-round picks. A dime a dozen come out and be good. Again, the Tom Brady's, the Antonio Browns, the Quentin Michaels who were undrafted, the undrafted and 6-7-round picks. You get some players out of it, but you can't live in that area. You think the Eagles are going to ruin Devontae's career? No. I think Jalen Hurts and him have a connection. I'm pro Jalen Hurts. Do I think Jalen Hurts is the best? No. Do I think he's the worst? No. Will I give him a chance? Heck yeah. I'm a supporter. I'm a believer. And we're going to see. Crizzy said, get a cornerback, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Here we go. The Eagles about to pick. Please, God. Please, God. Please, God. Don't do me dirty now. Gowan, I would take Tay Gowan right here, right now. 123. I would do it. I would do it. I haven't even looked at the board, to be honest. I should pull up the board. We need to spend 3 picks on cornerbacks, 2 on linebackers, 1 or 2 can plan out. Yeah. If you once you go that deep, you got to get multiple of that because I'm not saying you never hit in the 5th, 6th, 7th round, but it's harder. He said, don't blame Gannon. Don't blame Gannon. We all watch how we pass on JOK and Aaron Robinson. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. Shout out to my guy Vic3, channel member, said just stop by to say what's good, everyone. Howie Roseman, peace. Fire Howie Roseman. I'm with it. McPherson. I haven't watched much tape on McPherson. Gate was talking about him yesterday a little bit. It's pretty good. I don't know him that much. Everybody's saying McPherson. Oh, you're saying that's what we picked? We got McPherson. How come they didn't announce it? McPherson. It's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner. That's all I can say. And again, I'm not saying let's go McPherson. I'm not saying ill McPherson because, again, he's the guy that I talked with Gate City last night about. And I'm like, that's one of the corners I did not do. No, I'm not behind. I see that the 124 Washington football pick is in, but I didn't see it pop on my TV. I'm watching it on cable TV. I'm not streaming, but I didn't see it pop up. He's from Texas Tech. Yeah, look, again, Gate City spoke highly about him yesterday, as somebody asked in the chat. However, I got to ask Gate City where he rates him because I do not know where he is. I don't know his game that much, is what I'm saying. You know, once you get deep into the cornerback pool, I did my research on Tay Gowan. I did my research on Rodarius Williams. I know a little bit about Sean Wade. I know a little bit about Aubrey Thomas, who actually got picked late last night. But I haven't really did a deep dive on McPherson. Good pick by the Eagles. I'm going to deep dive after this game, though. I mean, after this stream, I'm going to deep dive. Tay Gowan, I thought was a. I can't say I think he's a better fit because I do not know fully. Once again, I do not know McPherson's game. At the end of the day, if you don't know somebody's game, you can't say good or bad, ugly. But he is a cornerback. I got to be just happy that I think Howie Roseman's Twitter was blowing up last night talking about, are you really not going to take a cornerback in the first two, in second and third round, bro? Rumor is that Howie loves Tylan Wallace, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. He's not bad in the slot. Market Spices. I'm about to look now. Let's go search up Let's search up McPherson's highlights. I would put it up, but I would get demonetized. I hear you, my guy. McPherson is like a playmaker on the defense. He looks like a playmaker on the defense. Again, I heard some good things about him. I heard some good things. But I haven't did my research on him. So I can't say good, bad, ugly, sad. Could have taken Wade or Gowan. Gowan is a guy I didn't heavy research on. You know what I mean? It's wild. I can't believe it. Again, I guess they're not showing it because it's this late round. They're not showing who's picked. They're just gonna put it on the screen quietly. Yeah, I guess they're just saying, "Ha, that's who they picked," but they're not announcing it or nothing. I ain't mad at the game though. What are we doing with Ertz? Right? we were told that Zach Ertz was going to be a trade asset on this one of these days. I didn't expect it in the first round. I didn't even expect it on day 2. But I expected the Eagles, again, we're at pick 125. The Eagles just picked McPherson, cornerback out of Texas Tech, with pick 123. If you want to listen, the next Eagles pick is 150. If you want to pick higher, you package the 150 and you package the 150, or no, you just throw in Zach Ertz and you get like a 138. That's like a late 4th round pick. I'm with it. I'm also with this though. I'm all about the success. I'm all about Jalen Hurts succeeding, right? And let's be honest. Love Hurts. I said Hurts. Love Ertz or hate Ertz. He will help a young Jalen Hurts in his first starting season. Simple and plain. As long as he's not injured. And again, I think that can also help both parties because after this year, Zach Ertz will be an unrestricted free agent. So we will get a comp pick. We will get a compensatory pick for Zach Ertz. And Zach Ertz don't have to be traded. He can go pick where he wants to be. So Zach Ertz wins. And the Eagles win. Because Jalen Hurts had a security blanket like no other. He's going to play with energy because he's going to want to show every single team in the league why they should sign him. He came off a down year. Zach Ertz plays for the Eagles. He's going to play his heart out. And he's going to say, bro, Packers, Bucks, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, you see what I'm doing? Come sign me. Come sign me. So we get a compensatory pick. He helps Jalen Hurts. It could be a win-win. It could be a win-win. I'd rather have Hurts as a weapon for Hurts. Yes. Got you. Prove you want to be here. I ain't mad at the game. Lorenzo said, how is Howie not on the hot seat? Man, Howie Roseman's seat was so hot. That's why he's always standing up. As you see in the video, that's why he's always standing up. And the seat got cooled down on day one. Because you can't just look at Devontae Smith and say, okay, it was Devontae Smith. That's it. It's easy to pick him. No, you got to look at the situation. You got to look how he traded back at 12, got us an extra first-round pick and a fourth-round pick. You got to look at the fact that he only moved up 2 spots to get our guy because the Giants would have took him. And he only gave up a third, 84th overall. But day 2, bro, he blew it. Mitch said, I mean, you got Smith, Rager, Sanders, Scott, Goddard, Ertz, and an above average offensive line, along with a bunch of great players subbing in. Yes, I think the offense is, if the offense can stay 85 to 90% healthy, injuries happen. This is the National Football League. Just 85% healthy compared to 50% healthy. We're going to see who Hurts really is. Jalen said you got that 6th or 7th round comp pick in 2023. Remember, comp picks are based off contract value. That's true. Exactly. So we're talking about contract value. If Zach Ertz balls out and the contract he's on, we can get what? What would we get? Probably a 4th or 5th round comp pick, which is better than what we're in the 4th and 5th round now. So keep Zach Ertz for a year to help Hurts and get a 4th or 5th, or give him up right now for a 4th or 5th. I mean, right now, how he's screwing it up, I'll take Zach Ertz. We need a Mukwamu from South Carolina. Yeah, I think he's a safety, though. I mean, he's a corner. He played corner, but he's going to translate into the NFL as a safety. I just think so. McPherson is basically a guy Howie could have gotten in the 7th round or as an undrafted free agent, according to my Our Land's guide. Yeah, I thought he was later again. Oh my God, this is bad. Dickerson is either an all-pro or a rehab pro. That's true. That is true. Is that cornerback any good we picked? Let me be honest. I did deep study on Rodarius Williams. I know who Shaun Wade is. I know who Tate Gowan is. I knew who Aubrey Thomas was. He got picked last night late, like at 103. They were my deep study late round cornerbacks. I haven't did no work on McPherson. So I can't say yay or nay for McPherson until I get up off here, do my due diligence, and I'm not going to just type in the highlights because everybody looks good in their highlights. I want to see his best game. I want to see his worst game. I want to see him in different situations. That's how I judge player in college. Because, yes, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not the guy who watches a ton of college football. You know, I watch my NFL football. I keep you guys up to date with the Eagles as best as I can for my channel. But when I do look at any prospects, because that's what I'm saying, my Twitter handle is right there. And a lot of people inbox me who they want me to look at on Twitter. And then I do my due diligence. Shout out to my guy Reese Scott in the building, channel member. He said they said he was a top 3 player. I watched his highlights, cornerback we just took. He's good? I hope so, my guy. Shaun Wade at 150. Again, I like Shaun Wade. I thought, again, like, I'm going to say this, though. He is the definition of a slot corner for the simple fact he played his best football in the slot his junior year. They said, you're big and you're that good in the slot. Let's move you to the outside. And it didn't work. I'm not saying he can never do it in the NFL, but again, Crevion LeBlanc is a free agent. Nakobe Coleman is a free agent. So we might have to get some depth at slot corner too. So I ain't mad, I guess. Howie's reaching for the stars, my guy. We took a roll of the dice, development guy. That's trash. Fourth round comp pick is being paid top 10-ish value, assuming you don't sign anybody. If Ertz signs for $5 million with a realistic, and a 5 mil with which is realistic, I think you're saying, and assuming you don't sign any real free agents, that's a 6 at best. All right. So you're saying the best we can get is a 6th round pick next year. So here's the thing. Does Howie use Zach Ertz now to try to get up in the 4th or 5th? Let me know, chat, and Jalen, let me know what your take on this is. What do you think will be more valuable for the Eagles? A 4th, let's just say a 5th round pick, straight up. Zach Ertz for a 5th round pick right now, and we draft somebody, or Zach Ertz one more year to be the security blanket for Jalen Hurts, and then we get a 6th round pick next year. So 5th round pick right now with the way Howie Roseman is drafting, or safety blanket and a 6th round pick next year. What do y'all think? Y'all really downplaying Ertz's value? I want to keep Ertz. I want to keep Ertz. I don't know. I want to keep Ertz. That's all I can say. I'll keep him. Listen, a month ago, I had Dave Spadaro on the channel. I can't even talk. I had Dave Spadaro on the channel. And once we got into the Zach Ertz talk, I sided with low. Keep him, get a comp pick. Listen, no teams were offering a 3rd round pick. They weren't offering a 4th round pick. The best offer probably on the board for Zach Ertz was a 5th or a 6th. I said, huh? I'll keep him. Security blanket for Jalen Hurts. Bang, get the 6th round next year when he moves on to a team of his choice. Wow. Look at him. Wow. Ertz is right behind Kelsey Kittle, and that's the value. Facts. But listen, D. Matthews, do you understand why people are not offering a big pick for him? Because you got to look at situation. Got to look at situation. Here's the situation. Why would a team give up a good pick for Zach Ertz, knowing that if they just wait 1 year, they don't have to give nothing up? Zach Ertz voiced his frustration with the organization and that he wants out. When you start saying you want out, if a player starts saying they want out or they want a new contract, other teams say, I'll just wait. Bird's going to sign a vet cornerback. Watch Philly Mike. My guy. Shout out to you, bro. I hope so. Ertz staying. Hurts, Goddard, continue development and happiness. Ertz staying. Hurts, Goddard's continued development and happiness. Ertz got to go. If that's the case, Ertz should have been traded last year. If you would have traded Ertz before the season started, hold on, let's talk about this for a second. If you would have traded Zach Ertz before the year started, his value would have been at an all-time high. He didn't have the down season. He didn't have the injury. He didn't have that. Other teams wouldn't have had the leverage saying, ha, you're not going to pay Zach Ertz. He's upset. He wants to leave. If you trade Zach Ertz last year's offseason, value, it's all about leverage. It's all about the value. It's all about knowing I can wait you out. Bryson Bridge says, I want Sean Wade out of Ohio State. Trade Ertz after he plays good again. If you want some better compensation for Ertz, this is what we got to do. Again, he is an unrestricted free agent after the season, but If he plays good from week 1 to the deadline, trade him at the deadline. You get possibly better compensation because maybe you're trading him to a contending team. What if the Packers only need a tight end to put him over the top? What if the Ravens? What if the Bills? What if the Packers, the Bills, the Ravens, the contending Super Bowl teams need another player to put him over the top? He proves his worth in the first part of the season. So Hurts gets some help. Jalen Hurts gets some help for the majority of the season. We trade him and get a better pick than a 6 that Jalen Williams said. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Jalen and Ertz will be dynamite. Shout out to you. Wade is nice. I think Wade is a great player in the slot. Listen, maybe I'm wrong. Also, think of this: have Ertz still may limit Goddard's development, which is what the other guy said, and I agree. Also, let's be realistic. What are we fighting for this year? True. You're right. What I want to see from the Philadelphia Eagles this year is a upward trajectory. I just want to see that this team is getting better. It's growing. It's developing players. The coaching staff is legit, so we have a standpoint there. If you think the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl this year or have a chance to win a Super Bowl, I'm sorry to tell you, but no. The reason that we have a chance for the playoffs is solely because we're thinking our division is going to be the same poopness it's been for a while. But what I want to see from this team is coaching, play calling, developing players, and see these young players, Quez Watkins, John Hightower, Jalen Reagor, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, Landon Dickerson, Kevon Wallace. I want to see the youth on this team get better as the veterans show that they can play a couple more years. And by showing you can play a couple more years, you got to stay healthy. Wow. It looks like the fans of every team grades our draft an A+, probably because we've made some questionable picks so far, to say the least, but I'm all for another Alabama player. I mean, Alabama is probably the most pro-ready system, so you can't get mad there. Packers aren't contenders. Rodgers is gone. I don't think he's going to leave. I think he wants to leave, but they'll bring him back in. Coaching up the young boys. Facts. Big facts. Riley Reese to the Giants, the Cowgirls, and the football team are getting better while we are just sitting still. Sad, but maybe true. How we drafted a piss poor cornerback with the grade of a 30. While it's other cornerbacks on the board in the 70s. So he's really drafting bench warmers, not starters. This is purposely. I got to do my... Listen, I can't... I got some people... Let me just say this. The majority of you guys are telling me McPherson is poop. Some guys were saying he's pretty good. That is one cornerback. Maybe this says something. There's a reason I do not know this player, because I do know deep corners. Tay Gowan, Rodarius Williams, Israel Mukuamu, Sean Wade. I thought Aubrey Thomas was be here around this time, but he got picked up last night late. It's rough. Mike, stop. Mike, stop. How up can you go if you're reaching for people or for role players? We ain't getting no starters on defense yet. We're going to be scoring and getting scored on. Yeah. The Eagles dropped 31, but we lost because the defense allowed 34. He's a sleeper, Mike. Hey, man, I hope you're right, man. I just haven't done no due diligence on it. It's not going to be the same, but we have so much young talent that with the right type of coaching will be okay. Again, yes, you get the young talent in here. That's the first step. The second step is actually Gannon Nick Sirianni, Shane Steichen, all these guys going to work with these guys. You got to go to work. Shout out to Marquette Spikes with the $2 super chat. He didn't say nothing, but hey, much love, my guy. Appreciate you for donating to the channel. And I agree with you. The coaches gotta coach. Coaches gotta coach. We won a Super Bowl with a coach. I'm not saying it's fully his fault, but a coach who had a staff that could not develop people. Think about that. He played for Texas Tech, but I hear you, bro. Ravens getting Tylan Wallace is nasty. He just went off the board to the Ravens. I got the draft on, but now they show the team on the clock. Right? They show the team on the clock, but they just once they pick, they just put his name on the screen real quick and go to the next one. Y'all Eagle fans on the Cowboys, chill. Huh? Don't even make sense, bro. Don't even make sense, bro. Not at all. Do you think it will be between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys this season for the division? Hey, you can't discount the Giants. They made some moves. And listen, I'm always gonna rock my Eagles. Don't discount us too. Again, we're not gonna be Super Bowl contenders, I don't think. Let's be realistic, but I mean, we can win some games. We'll see what the NFC East looks like. Wow. We're at pick 133. The Eagles pick 17 picks. He's 5'10", not writing him off, but there are animals in our conference at wide receiver. That's true. And we're possibly trotting out another small corner if he gets play time. Yeah, man. The Eagles have a strange way of just accumulating a lot of guys who play better in the slot. Cowboys totally get an A+. I mean, I can't front. Their draft looks good. Solo Bolo, what's going on, my guy? Taekwon TV said, think a 7-9 wins season is very realistic this year. I would take it because that just shows upward trajectory. Bro, we were 4-11-1, and we fired everybody. No more franchise quarterback, whether you love them or hate them. No more head coach, no more offensive coordinator, no more defensive coordinator. We fired everybody. It's a brand new system, brand new team. And if we go 7-9, I like the upward trajectory. Simple and plain. I went to watch McPherson's highlights, and I dislike him a lot. He's all of 5'10". He's not really capable of coverage. Oh, my God. That's wild. And again, everybody's like, yo, Philly Mike, you do deep dives on cornerbacks. Yes. I know who Sean Wade is, Tay Gowan, Israel Kwamu, Rodarius Williams. And I thought Aubrey Thomas would be here. I didn't know who McPherson was. And when a guy like Superhero 18, who always talks sports realistically, whether it's Sixers or Eagles, and he says that about him, that makes me not want to learn him. That's bad. He was taken? Or you're saying that's who you want? Best? Swell? I don't know what y'all talking about. He's 5'11" with a 62-inch vertical. 62-inch? Ain't nobody jumping 62 inches. Ain't nobody jumping 62 inches. 62-inch vertical. Ain't nobody jumping 62 inches. Jalen said Mel Kiper had a 6th-round grade on him. Bro, I don't think we're going to be bad. I'm telling you, Mike. Let's go. Listen, I'm all about, listen, Dallas Goedert, he could be a stud. Jalen Hurts, hopefully he's a stud. Offensive line, if it's healthy, they could be a stud. Miles Sanders can be a better player if you give him more than 6 to 8 carries. I think we have the team that can put up some points. I don't know how we stop players. I don't know how we stop teams. Listen, if you watch the Eagles season this year, whether we win or lose, it's going to be interesting because we're going to put up 20. Maybe the other team puts up 40. Charlie Chan said, I don't like that dang pick. The cornerbacks. Mike, we need that Sixers and Spurs live stream tomorrow. Got you. We on it, bro. We on it. Yeah, listen, Sixers are going to rock. I'm going to rock hard with the Sixers the rest of the year. Playoffs and everything. Let's go. With it being a rebuild year, I want Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley to either start or get serious play time. Bradley flashed in very small sample size, and Taylor just needs experience. Listen, I did an interview with both. I did an interview. I don't know if you saw this, Donald. I interviewed Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor. Sean Bradley's hungry. He want to play. He got that dog in him. And Davion Taylor has that dog too. But Davion Taylor came straight out and told me about his religious experience as a kid and how he couldn't play football games in high school because it got too dark. I like Davion. Davion Taylor has potential. He just, like you said, he needs to get on the field, bro. He really needs to just play, make some mistakes, learn, and go. We going cornerback in the 5th. Man, take a cornerback for the rest of the draft. Take a cornerback the rest of the draft, and hopefully one pans out. I'm just kidding. You could have gotten a better cornerback last night. Let them go by like it was nothing. Exactly. Me and my guy Gate were over here like, who's going to play defense in the secondary? Who do we got? I think this cornerback is a good pick. Hey, shout out to you, man. I'm going to do my due diligence after I get up off here. Caddy Red 619 said our overall draft stinks, except for the 1st-round pick. I can't front. Might be. Listen, I was very, very, very upset with the Landon Dickerson pick, but at the end of the day, it might be a good future pick, but I was upset with what was on the board. Oh, my goodness. Hey, do me a favor, everybody in the chat, smash that like button. The like button is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And it goes a long way for the channel. Goes a long way for the channel. We got 85 people in here watching. Wait for the channel. We got 63 likes. If y'all can get that to a buck, much love and appreciation right there. Edwin Solano said, what about Vincent Jr. out of LSU? I think he's a really, 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 really late round pick, to be honest. I'm not in love with him, but I hear you. We just need cornerbacks, to be honest. Ian Book to the Saints. There you go. Another offensive lineman. This team is not good enough to be steady drafting bench warmers. Just like how he knows who he wants to start and just grabbing replacements. Backup bench warmers. Tons of talent and how he's not looking for him. I can't be mad at that. I agree. Lorenzo said Vincent is a slot guy. That's why I like him, but I don't want him. The Eagles have look, all right. Say the Eagles have 5 cornerbacks on their depth chart, right? Say the Eagles have 5 cornerbacks. 4 of them are slot corners. Bryce said we passed on JOK. Remember. A lot of teams passed on JOK for the simple fact I think when that injury news came out, it hurt him. Whether he gets healthy from the injury and he's a baller for another team, that's going to be what we got to find out. Let's just trade the rest of our picks and try again next year. Oh, I'm laughing, but I'm very upset too, bro. That is disgusting. Wow. A bunch of backups. I hear you. We got to factor in that if a guy's technique stinks, we can coach that up. However, we can't coach the intangibles. You can't never do that. He's quick and can stick with the guy. Just need more coaching technique. You're talking about McPherson, right? Landon is a stupid pick, bro. Kelsey was the only one that was healthy. If we went right tackle or left guard, would have been acceptable. Well, listen, Landon can play left guard. I'm not sure if you I don't know if you know or not. He can play left guard. Landon Dickerson can legitimately play left guard. However, you're talking about Kelsey being healthy. That's cool. But will Kelsey be here next year? Probably not. Benson, do you like Shaun Wade? I like him, but he's more of a slot corner. Shout out to my guy real quick. Joey Z coming with a $5 super chat. Much love and appreciation, bro. Shout out to you. He said Dickerson was a great pick for the future. Dude is a stud, but the third round pick was a bummer. Needed a corner there. Melifanu or Paulson, Adibu from Stanford. They were the picks. And I agree 1000% with you. Who do you think the old man scout wanted? Aaron Robinson. It's already out. There's articles written already. The Philadelphia Eagles moved from 70 to 73, right? The Eagles moved from 70 to 73. We took a D tackle and Milton Williams. And between 70 to 73, the New York Giants came up and got Aaron Robinson, cornerback out of UCF. The article states that guy who's mad at Howie Roseman was mad that he traded back and was mad that he didn't go Aaron Robinson, UCF cornerback at pick number 70. That's the video. Shout out to my guy Joey Z one more time, bro. Much love. Him start like, yo, we just waking up. It was a long night last night. I'm just kidding. Shout out to you, my guy. He said, what up, fan? What I missed, man? The Eagles draft with the 123rd pick. McPherson, cornerback out of Texas Tech. That's what we got so far. A lot of people say he's trash. A lot of people say he's okay. I haven't done my research. Now, Gate City talked about him a little bit, but even Gate City don't have that much info on McPherson. So I'm gonna have to look. We had a lot of information on some late round cornerbacks, but not him. Shout out to Edwin, though. Appreciate you, my guy. Ari Starwin coming in with the $5 super chat. He's probably gonna just love my I don't know how to say it. Love the fact that I'm not happy about the draft. He said Philly is what? Tanks to screw the G-men for a higher pick. Trades back, then trades up to screw the G-men for a higher pick again. I love it. 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 I'm just kidding. Shout out to you, though. Low key, the Cowboys and the Giants had a really well, the Giants had a solid draft if you take in the future, you know. I think Kadarius Toney is a good player. I think he was a stretch at pick 20. But I think overall, you got Aaron Robinson. You guys traded up to get Aaron Robinson, the cornerback. I thought the Eagles should have took him. Showstopper said, "Fire Howie, please." Reese said he's a sleeper once again. I'm gonna do my due diligence. Like I said, I'm going off what you guys said. Some people like him. Some people say he's okay. Some people say he's trash. And I just won't know until I know. Dickerson will replace Kelsey, yes, and you gotta factor that in because Kelsey keeps taking 1-year deals for a reason. How many more 1-year deals is he gonna take? He's done, probably done soon, rather than later. The Seahawks picks are in, but I'm about to watch the TV for a second because I don't see them saying it. My TV's turned down pretty low though. That's wild. He said, "We not looking to win right now. I'm gonna let them be great." Hey, if they great, I'm gonna take it back. But this video is telling, bro. Hey, do you like the pick? No. Wait, what's going on? Why? Look at the video. That's crazy. I love how you keep showing that video. You trolling Howie as you should. The video's staying up. Video's gonna stay up the whole time. Whole time. Yeah, I wish I could reach out to that senior assistant, man. I wish I can get him on the channel. Like, what's going on, bro? Look, I'm gonna open up the line a little bit. It's pick 138. The Eagles don't pick until 150. I need to know what y'all think. Open up the line a little bit. Have some back and forth. Come through. Don't be shy. I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna be right back. I have to just quick answer this voicemail with a text message, but it's gonna be a deep one. 1 second. We back. I had to just take that voicemail, and actually, I did call him back just because it was something that I needed to talk about real quick. But listen, the phone line is open. Do not be shy. Come through. Chat it up with your boy. The Eagles pick in 12 picks. We got JB in the background. What's going on, JB?
What's goody, Mike? What's goody, man?
Hey, man, first time talking with you, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through.
I know it, man. I want to say I was on the Battle Birds podcast once before.
You might have been.
It's been a minute.
Hey, yeah, man, it's been a minute. So give me your take overall. We're looking at everything that's transpired, from the video, from the first round where we were all the way up here. What's your overall take? How do you like Landon Dickerson and Milton Williams?
Look, man, I was just on Philly 500's stream, and I commented, Dickerson is we have to assess him over the next 5 to 10 years.
Long term.
Right. Um, I like the player. I really like the player. The only thing, my thing with Howie is, God dang it, my thing with Howie is, he's he's always trying to outsmart the room. There's a reason why people passed on him, and it's because of his injury history.
Facts.
Now, the reporter asked him, Howie, you said that after Sidney Jones, you didn't want to draft players with such a injury history.
True.
Howie's reply was, well, our doctors tell us that he should have a long career. Da 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 da. And I'm thinking, the Eagles doctors, like, come on. So I don't want people to get me wrong. I like Dickerson as a player. That injury history just concerns the hell out of me. So with Williams, I mean, I guess we'll figure that out over the next 2 years, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like once they're on the team, like now, like yesterday was my initial reaction, and so today I got to sleep on it, and I needed much sleep because I was going off fumes last night, bro. Like I stayed up till
Yeah.
2 a.m. on Thursday night. Went to work at 4. Now I got to sleep in a little bit now, but yeah, my wife. That's why I was a little late doing this. I wanted to start this at like 11:30, but she wanted to go to like the farmers market and go buy some stuff. I said I ain't mad at the game. Let's go, bring the family, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at Milton Williams, and I don't want to downplay him because he's an Eagle now. But it's like, bro, like you're getting defensive tackle off a defensive tackle, off a defensive edge, off a defensive. Like we need some youth there. I understand that, but
I just want to know what's up with the reaching.
Exactly why. I would love to hear why they thought that they needed to take him now at 70.
Howie's always trying to outsmart the room.
Exactly, but
Always
why come out and have a conversation? Like, look, after he took Devontae Smith with the, moving back to 12, moving up to 10, finagling the draft like that was like pure genius. That was legit pure genius. Then, with that being done, whether it was luck or pure genius, he comes out and says, you know what? Back in the day, we used to reach on some players. We did take players because we thought we could do something with them, and we found out we were wrong. So he comes out with a press conference saying, like, that was me then. I realized my mistake. I'm done with it. And on day 2, he's like, psych. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come out and tell us you guys were right. I was wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
This guy, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mike. And first, let me say this, bro. You are doing your thing with this podcast, bro.
Shout out to you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you, man. You feeding the streets. Dude, this guy is. I would love to keep Howie in the office for deals.
Yep.
I don't want Howie anywhere near scouting, anywhere near picking these players. It's just, what are we doing, yo? What are we doing? I get the long term. Be honest, I understand his ideologies. I don't think he executes well. I just don't.
Man, I agree. It's like he has a plan. He starts to plan out good, and then the plan goes sideways. I know what he's envisioned. I know what his future vision is. He just goes a bad way of showing it, man.
Oh my God.
With that, go ahead.
Nah, I just don't know how long we got to deal with my guy, man.
Yeah, man. So much promise after the first round, and I saw the board, in the second round, and I was just like, I was baffled by it, and then I got baffled by our picks at the end of the day. I'm gonna look at this. He's gonna be here for this rebuild, so we'll see. If the rebuild goes wrong, then he's fired. But that makes us very upset because if the rebuild goes wrong and he's fired, well, now the rebuild for us as fans, instead of being 3 years rebuilding, it could be a lot longer. So we're gonna find out. But hey, JB, appreciate you for coming through, my guy.
My man.
Much love and respect.
All right, bro.
Be easy, my guy. All right. As we continue to replay this Howie Roseman video with no sound, we gotta do it. Caddy Red, do we have 4 6-round picks? I thought it was. Yeah, we do. We do. That's just wild. I know we have. From here on out, we got 150, 189, 191, 224, 225. 240 something, I think. But we're gonna get my guy Fly Eagles Fly. What's going on?
I'm sick of this, bro. I'm sorry. I can't with Howie Roseman, bro. Let me tell you something. As soon as they got Devontae Smith, everybody was like, yeah, Howie revived himself. I knew in my mind, like, he's going to mess this up the next day. I have a feeling, bro. And it proved it with Landon Dickerson. I'm sorry. I don't care. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's, like, really good when he's, like, healthy. But this is the Eagles, bro. We have the worst medical staff in the league. I'm like, I don't get this, bro. I really don't. And then and Williams, I just couldn't waste my energy on that. At that point,
that was a dagger. That was a dagger. I was like, listen, when Landon Dickerson was picked, if you watch my reaction, I'm like, huh? Is football make it take it? Like, do we got to play defense? Do we have a secondary? And then I say, you know what? At the end of the day, whenever you can bolster up your offensive line, it's a very smart decision. And if he really is that top 20 talent because of injury, maybe it's something. So I gave the pass there. I'm like, you know what? We're going to get something on the defense end. And we did go defense, but D tackle? Really? Milton Williams?
Oh, bro. If I was on Madden, bro. If I was on Madden, bro, I'll be a way better GM than this guy, bro. Freaking clown.
Right? Yo, Howie's the GM on Madden where you do the trade and they ask you, are you sure you want to do that? It's a bad decision, but are you sure you want to do that?
I understand, like, if I'm going to be honest with you, I understand why they didn't pick a linebacker because we have a lot of young talent on the linebacker core, like Sean Bradley, Davion Taylor, and all them. Like, give them a chance,
Correct. And, yo, listen, when I don't know if you saw the interview with Davion Taylor, right? So I asked him, I said, who do you think the Eagles are going to take? He said he thought we were going to take a wide receiver. Shout out to him. He got it right. However, I was like, what if we took I didn't say it, but I was like, linebacker. I was like, wide receiver, corner, linebacker. And I saw his eye raise like, bro, we don't need no more linebackers. He's like, bro, I'm trying to get on the field.
Yeah, bro. I feel like you just got to give those guys a chance. But my only damn concern is that the secondary, bro. Like, Anthony Harris, don't get me wrong, like, that's a really good pickup. I'm not even gonna lie. But
him playing alongside Ronnie McLeod would be nice, but Ronnie McLeod's gonna miss like 6 weeks in the start.
I just don't want Michael Jacket or whatever his face is to be guarding like Mike Cooper and all them, bro.
$181. Yowzer.
Bro, I swear, when they were playing the Cowboys, bro, Amari Cooper was running circles around them, bro. And I don't want that to happen this year, bro. I really don't.
Like, listen, if I'm a scout, not only am I telling Howie who we should get in a secondary, I'm making a tape of how bad the secondary was minus Darius Slay. And as I'm talking about this guy with the 70th overall pick, I'm playing that tape like, bro, are you watching? Did you see our secondary?
Exactly. And that's my legit concern. And be honest with you, they only drafted one corner the past 3 years. Like, I don't get it. And you know who that corner was? Avonte Maddox.
And he's good if you keep him in the slot. But if you ask him to be somebody he's not, he's going to falter. And see, listen, I'll do it, and so will Philly fans. You put Avonte Maddox on the outside, he gets destroyed. We're going to say, he sucks. No. He'd be a lot better player if he can stay inside. But because the Eagles are forcing him to go outside, he sucks. You know what I'm saying?
But don't get me wrong, though. I feel like after this draft, the Eagles might sign a veteran corner, like Casey Hayward or something like that for cheap. I bet you. I just have a feeling that he's going to do that. Because you can't just go to the draft and, like, the first 3 rounds not pick a solid corner. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel.
I agree 100%, my guy. And hey, shout out to you. I love how you came on and you were like, what is going on with Howie? But I got some other guys in here, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Fly.
Hey, for sure, Mike. I'm waiting for that Sixers and Spurs thing tomorrow. Watch out for
you, bro. We back. Sixers. Hey, I got to be happy with Philly somehow, right?
Doc Rivers, the GOAT.
Let's go. Appreciate you, my guy. All right, we got my guy Eagles body bag. He always has a lot to say. But real quick, hey, shout out to Chris Ward. I'm about to look. I don't know if Dylan Moses is still available.
Yo.
Hold on. What's up, my guy? How you feel? Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
Dylan Moses is still available. He is still available out of Alabama. He got some pedigree, bro. I wouldn't be mad at that pick.
I wouldn't be mad at it, but the draft is over for me, baby. Listen, listen, man. Who is that guy's name? I like him. He is off of Howie get the fuck out of here bandwagon. Whoever he is, shout him out, gram him, Twitter him, do all you can, man, because he is the man. He curved the shit out of Howie. He's still listener. I don't like the second round pick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we could have got him in the 3rd because he was hurt. No one in the NFL was gonna pick him in the 2nd round.
Who?
No one was gonna.
Dickerson wouldn't have been there at 70. Although I'm
sorry. I don't know. I feel as though that no one out of all the teams and how I saw the draft, I just felt as though he would have felt in the 3rd round.
Let me just say this. Hey, body bags. After the Eagles took offensive linemen, there was like 10 offensive linemen taken between 37 and 70. 10.
You think they would have caught? You think they would have still picked him at 2nd round? He's hurt.
Here's my thing. If you're talking about 10 offensive linemen going off the board between 40 picks, he would have been one of them.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, though. I didn't like the pick initially. I think it's a good pick long term, you know. And listen, the Eagles ain't going away in 1 year. You know what I mean? We want to be better tomorrow, but we also got to think of 2 weeks from now. But I still, because of the precedent on defensive backs and what was there, JOK, Sante Samuels, Trevon Moehrig, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm looking at just like all of the players that we done drafted that was hurt with trash and didn't do nothing. We got rid of them. Like, it's the same old shit. Howie said, you know what? I'm going to make the fans very happy, and I'm going to go back to doing what I do. Listen, when it comes to the 1st round and 2nd round picks, those picks you cherish, man. Those picks, you know, they're supposed to be automatically for rebuilding. It's not about next year. Listen, man, I'm tired of that shit. Oh, it's all about next year and all that. No. We're in this year. We got to stop. You don't know what can happen tomorrow. COVID could pop off right again. You know, hopefully that shit never happens. I'm just saying, like, listen, like, we can't think about next year. What if Carson gets hurt? What if we don't get that pick? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, listen, like, everyone is so banking on everyone else and all this. Listen, man, listen. The 1st round and 2nd round picks are something to cherish. They're supposed to be rebuilding, period. But they are supposed to be for impact players. No, like, you had Joke, and I don't care what linebackers we had. Joke was on the board. I was picking him regardless. If you didn't get that corner, if you didn't get Asante or another corner, I was getting Joke. I don't care what anybody say, man. Taylor, Bradley, whoever's on our linebacker crew, that boy, they don't hit like that boy. That boy got he runs mad. But
Yeah.
hey, man, this is Philadelphia typical Eagle shit. And then Milton. Like, listen, man, I actually had to go and watch some of his highlights.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna say this though. I agree. You gotta keep in favor of the here and now while still thinking about the future. I'm gonna say this though. I think again, I was very upset with the Landon Dickerson pick, but as I look at it, I came around to the fact that doesn't bother me anymore
He's
because
good.
listen, as soon as we pick, like I told you, from 37 to 70, like 10 offensive linemen came off the board. So we started a trend and bang, the Ram came. But I can't get behind the Milton Williams pick with how bad the defensive secondary was and all that stuff. But real quick, shout out to my guy Rich MC with the $2 super chat. He says Sixers are half a game back. Play-by-play tomorrow. 100%, bro. We back with this.
Here we go with this. Here we go with the Sixers.
First of all, it's Philly all day. You know what I mean? I bleed green and I bleed. Listen, again, I don't watch too much baseball or hockey, but if you ask me who I wrote for, it's always Flyers, Phillies. Let's go. It's a Philly.
I'll wait to the playoffs. I'll wait to the Sixers playoffs, and then I'll hear the cries and the bitches.
I know. I seen you. I seen you.
Listen, I'm tired of it. I don't overconfident unless I know the team is really doing something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing it, but I just don't like Ben. I'm not a Ben Simmons fan.
I know. I see you in my chat. You be right.
Yeah, I am breaking him because he's Mr. Hookshot. Like he's Elijah Warren or something like that. But anyway, listen, man, Shake Milton, man, I seen his highlights and he don't get off them blocks as fast.
You just called him Shake Milton. You mean Milton Williams?
Milton Williams. See what I mean? You see what I'm talking? See, that's that 60
you
shit,
talking about?
man.
You like Shake Williams, Shake Milton.
Nah, listen, like he doesn't get off them tackles as much. Now, if the running back is running deep down in the middle, like then yeah, he can get off. I've seen it. You know what I mean? He's good. Yeah, he's all right. But I just don't like the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, in the offensive lineman, he's good. And Dickerson from Alabama, he's good, but it's just he's hurt. He's not going to be impactable. And look, we had how many picks? We had like over 7 more picks left, right?
We had 11. We had 11 total. 11 total, but we lost one, so we had 10 total picks.
You mean tell me? Go ahead.
No, we had 11. We lost one, but we got an extra 6-round pick, so we did back to 11. But real quick, hey, shout out to JB. He's right with this. $5 super chat. He said Howie is a genius. A dumb geek. He said he played us all. He got Smith just to calm us down. Then he went back to the regular schedule programming.
Yeah. So all those picks. So, but
no, it's true. And every time I look at this video deep, I just get more mad. I don't know why I keeping the video on, but it gotta be.
I don't get mad. I love it. I love this guy. I'm telling you, I need to find out who his name is.
I want to too. Hey, if I can get you on the channel, I'll low key love it.
Hey, so all those picks, you mean to tell me we couldn't trade up in the 3rd round to get Mr. Dickerson? This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just feel as though, like, if it was me and I really wanted him that bad, I would have waited to the 3rd round. Whoever it was, I would give up hell and water just to get this fat boy. But I just like when it comes to 1st and 2nd rounds, those are something you have to. Those are cherished things, man. Like that's them picks are valuable, man. Like we could have got those. We need impact players to play now and here from now on. But yeah, look, listen, the guy is good, man. The guy is fabulous. But look, Devontae Smith. We finally got a Devontae name. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he got Devontae and all that. Hey, what's up with Aaron? Do you want Aaron?
Nah, not for the price that they'll ask for him. I can't do it. He's too old. He's too old. Hey, but real quick, we do got a lot of people in the background. Let me ask you this though. The Eagles pick is in 3 picks. What position do you go at 150?
Do we have any more safeties? Because
there's some safeties on board.
Give me a safety. Because there's no other good corners in there that I know of. I mean, I haven't been looking at, but I want a safety. I don't
They
know.
still,
I
I
want
still,
to see.
the best safety, which and a guy who I like, Jamar Johnson out of Indiana, and he's the top rated safety
I'm
left. I'll take him.
I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look up his highlights. I'm gonna definitely look up his highlights. But yo, man, Devontae Smith all day, 1,000-yard receiver, eats
Need
and
that.
sleep separation, baby. Eats and sleep separation.
Yeah.
All right.
Hashtag
All
Slim
right, yo.
Reaper. But hey, yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with you though. You heard?
All right, man. You be safe, man.
All right, be easy, my guy.
Bro.
Peace. All right, we gonna try to speed these up a little bit faster, but nah, we got my guy Joey Z, always with the good insight. What's going on, Joey Z?
Yo, Mike, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, we trying to hang in for day 3. Every time
Yeah.
I look at the TV, I get a little bit more upset, but I mean, what can I do? I gotta do
I'm
it.
tired of the disrespect towards Dickerson.
There you go.
He's a first
Represent.
round, he's a first round talent. Everybody's acting like he got 2 broken legs. He was doing he was doing cartwheels in the pro day behind Mac Jones. His
Yeah.
legs ain't broken.
As you hear me, I'm cool. Listen, initial thought was you got your playmaker on offense. Listen, going into the draft, if I had to look at this team overall, I don't know what the
Yeah.
coaches are going to do, but looking at this team overall, I would say the defense needs more help than the offense.
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. I don't like the Milton Williams pick. I mean we had 2 great corners on the board, you know.
Yep.
Debo and Melifonwu, you know, it's annoying, man. I don't know.
No, I agree. When you look at it, it's just like you're right. The responsibility of this organization to help this defense get back to where it needs to be. I don't think they're putting it as a priority. And yes, again, Howie Roseman, the old Andy Reid ways is you build offensive line, defensive line, and you go after that.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, Josh Sweat is an upcoming defensive lineman. We extend Brandon Graham. I know he's old, but like, do you really got to attack that when the secondary is just as question mark?
Didn't we sign Hassan Ridgeway too?
Yep. He's so where is Milton? To me, Milton is going to be behind not only Fletch, not only Hargrave, but Hassan Ridgeway.
Yeah, behind Ridgeway too.
Guy.
Yeah, I don't like the pick at all. I mean, the only thing I'm looking forward to here is I hope we get Jamar Johnson here.
Jamar Johnson out of Indiana.
I think he's a stud. You know, he's a ball hawk. So I
like
hope we get him. But the only thing I can think of right now is how we got a plan for signing a veteran corner. Because we are looking weak corner, man. We gonna get ate up in this division, man. Galladay, fucking. I'm out. I don't know, man. It's whatever.
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it just took such a turn for the worse. And I just don't understand why. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. After the first round pick, and you know he's going to ask for like a conference. But why say things that you're not going to uphold? That's my whole take. Like, why say it if you're really not going to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I was okay with the second round pick. I like Dickerson a lot. I mean, he was one of my top rated interior offensive linemen. But the third round pick, I was fuming at that one. That's not a good pick at all. So I mean, you can even see it. Look at the draft room. Look at the clip you're playing over and over.
Exactly.
The scout was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing, Howie?"
I agree 100%. A great thing. So your pick at 150 though is Jamar Johnson, right?
Is Tate Gowan still on the board too?
Gowan is still he's the top rated corner, and Jamar Johnson is.
But I'm trying to think who else is. There's another corner there. Like, gosh, hold on. I don't have my board pulled up, but there's another corner on the board I like too. I forgot his name, but. So
you think you go Jamar Johnson now and go back corner later?
I mean, I think even going back to back corner is fine with me. I mean,
I'll take 3 corners because we're so deep. It's like you just hope one hits.
It's got to be secondary again, though. In my opinion. Yeah. All right.
Hey, shout out to you, Joey Z. Much love and appreciation.
Peace, my dude.
Peace. Real quick, we're going to bring my next guy on, but Eagles Body Bag with the $5 super chat. He said, I hear you, my brother, but he's not playing this year, my guy. And, you wanted me to say this while he was on. He said, my guy, and all the hurt players we drafted over the years don't last long. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, he's a big Landon Dickerson supporter. I got my guy Jay Will coming on soon, too, after a couple. He's going to support him, too. But any type of injury is going to be concerning because we are the Philadelphia Eagles. Now we have a new coaching staff. Maybe it changes, but we're about to see. We got the ops coming in. We got the ops, but I got mad love for this guy, Giants fan, Ari Starwin. What's going on, my guy? He got the masquerade.
Yo, what's up, Mike?
Hey, chilling. What's going on with you, my guy?
Chilling, man. Hey, I'm loving this draft. How you feeling right now? You all right?
Man, I'm a little upset, but I mean, if I'm a Giants fan, I think I think the Kadarius Toney pick, although I think he's talented, I think it was a little bit higher than I thought. But you also got to understand you got a first round pick tied to that for next year. I like that I don't like it, but if I'm rating it, you got Aaron Robinson right in front of us. Like we traded back from 70 to 73. Y'all traded up and you go get him, and that's who I think the Eagles really wanted. So y'all did us a disservice after we took Devontae Smith from you.
But yeah, I got two things, Mike, man. Look, we talked about this a couple streams ago. Rebuilding, man. Look, I was born in Philly, so Eagles will always have some little small.
Hold up.
I know. I was born there. I didn't grow up there. I didn't grow up there.
What? All right. How long did you live in Philly?
I lived in Philly when I was maybe like a few months old, and then I moved to Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
so
I'm about to say, because there's no way you could be around that environment and go to the Giants.
Nah. I was a few months old before I moved to North Jersey with the family. But yeah, man. What I was going to say is, man, rebuilding. If anybody knows about rebuilding, it's a Giants fan. Rebuilding takes time. You got to be patient, man. I know it hurts.
There has been teams that turn the chapter quicker, though. You got teams who can turn the chapter quicker, and you got some teams who do it. If you make a couple mistakes in the rebuilding process, bang, it's long term.
Yeah, you're right. But look, man, we had Odell come in. These are people you thought were just going to change the game, and then it ends up not happening. So you got to be so patient because we thought Odell was going to change the ticket, and the dude ended up just being a menace, and we ended up getting rid of him anyway. But for this draft, man, I don't understand. I've been watching your draft, and I like it. I love it. But no corner. You didn't even go for one of the main things that the NFC East is going to need is corners, man, because these receivers that these teams got are just wicked right now.
That's true, and it hurts, and I hate hearing it from the ops. Like, why didn't you get corner? I'm like, I know.
I'm rooting for you, but you didn't even do it.
Yeah, and like I said, man, and that's that little baby. That's that little bit of baby, couple months alive, Philadelphia blood running through you.
It's in there.
Some respect, man. Listen, hey. It's gonna get interesting. We got the Giants and Eagles matchup twice a year. We got the Nets and possibly the Sixers coming up very soon in the playoffs. Hey man, you know that's gonna be dirty once they play each other in the playoffs, boy. If we could be healthy, because we everybody just pulling hamstrings every 5 minutes. I'm like, come on, man, like rub some dirt on that and get back out there. Old school, right? Old school.
Yeah. Pulled hamstring. Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Dang, man. We about to see, but I agree. The NFC East alone is getting a lot of good wide receivers out there. You need corner play for the NFL plus the East. We're going to see what we do, my guy. But, hey, appreciate you for coming on. 100%.
100, Mike. 100, man. Stay cool.
You already know, my guy. Much love.
All right, my dude.
All right. Man, listen, he's a Giants fan, but he's probably one of the coolest dudes. He keeps it a buck. Listen, when the Eagles are doing good or the Sixers are doing good, he gives them the props. Shout out to my guy, Eagle66 in the building. How you feeling?
What's up, bro?
I'm trying to
How you
hang
feeling
on.
about
The
this
Eagles
draft,
pick
bro?
is in. The Eagles pick is in. They took a running back, Kay Gainwell.
We
The
took a
chat's saying
running
it
back.
too.
Why would we take a running back?
Wow. From Memphis. And again, I watched a couple of sleeper running backs, but this is yet again a guy who I honestly don't really know.
Why would we get a running back when we got Sanders, Howard, and Scott?
You resign Jordan Howard. If you don't resign Jordan Howard, I understand running back late. But yes, what? What is going on?
We got 3 running backs. Oh my god. We need
I don't
corners though. Like, we need corners. We need people that can help us out in the backfield. Like, come on, man.
A
said
running back. A running back from Memphis.
Bro, like, I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Me either at all. But listen, hey, shout out to you, my guy. So, I mean, let's talk about the one pick that we got right, Devontae Smith. How do you feel about that one?
I was real happy about that. Like, that was the only pick that was nice. Like, I don't understand how you go from getting a Heisman Trophy winner to just, I don't know. I'm just. Oh, how do you feel about Devontae Smith? Us getting Devontae Smith.
I love it. I like it. And the way it was set up, you know, we still got that first round pick for next year. Hopefully Carson and the Colts do us justice so we can get them 3 first round picks.
Hopefully.
I like Devontae Smith. I think he's going to be a baller. You know, a lot of people are concerned about his weight, and I've voiced my opinion on it. I'm not concerned, but it's always like in the back of your head, like, don't get cracked across the middle because it's going to hurt at 170 something.
Yeah, true.
But at the end of the day, it's like you start the draft this high. And listen, I did come around. I'm cool with the Landon Dickerson pick. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay with
I'm
it.
cool with the Landon Dickerson pick. They lost me at the Milton Williams pick. Then they get McPherson at 123. And now at 150, they go running back. And before Jordan Howard was re-signed, and I'm not saying Jordan Howard's a study what once was. He went to Miami. He didn't play. There's a reason why he didn't play. However, I'm sitting here like, running back, although it could be used, we got other concerns.
Yeah, I mean, last year we were getting destroyed wide receivers.
Now maybe this guy Gainwell is probably one of the best. Maybe he's the best available. I don't know. Mir Slat is saying, Mike, good pickup, but we could have waited for a running back. This guy is good. He can play RB and wide receiver. Nice guy to play with. We're about to see. But hey, last but not least, Eagle 66. If you are picking next, which we're gonna pick at 189, where are you trying to go with it? I mean, we don't know who's gonna be on the board, but what position do you think we need to just try to get some depth at or try to attack?
I would have to go corner or safety, so we need that help in the background. Cause Devontae Maddox ain't cutting it.
So how do you feel about McPherson? You like him, or you don't know much about him yet?
Nah, I don't know much about him yet. I'm gonna do some research on him. Is he good?
That's one guy I do not know either. Again, there's a couple sleeper corners I've been looking at, but that's one that I didn't get to do much research on. So we're gonna have to see.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Shout out to you though for coming on, man. Much love and appreciation.
You too, bro. All right, have a good day.
You too. Peace.
Peace.
All right, we're gonna try to speed these up. We got a couple more, and then we're gonna talk about it. You know what else we got to do? Honestly, shout out to him. Starkey said they grabbed him in the 4th. Who we talking about? But hey, shout out to my guy Eagle Has Landed. I would love for Eagle Has Landed to come on to click the link, man. I always love hearing from him. Long time supporter. And listen, let me just be honest. This guy was ready to take Devontae Smith at 6 when we were at 6. So he loves Devontae Smith, and I can't be mad at it. But we got Jay Will. What's going on, Jay?
Nothing much was going on with you, Mike.
Hey man, I'm trying to navigate through these picks, man. I'm trying to find out. And again, the chat last night, and you, mainly you and Gate, you talked me back into the Landon Dickerson pick. Tell the chat, if they don't already know, why you love that pick.
Landon, I'm gonna ask a question. Do you know who Jordan Davis is?
Jordan Davis.
Yes.
No.
Jordan Davis is the D tackle that plays for Georgia. He's projected to go in the top 10 in the draft next year.
All right.
When I'm talking about an ass whooping, Dickerson gave that man an ass whooping.
That's good. It's always good.
Look at the film. Tell me what you think. I also did some more research into Dickerson. He came from Florida State to Alabama. He was a right tackle.
Versatile.
He was a right tackle at Florida State, and he had a draftable grade of a second to a third round pick while he was there. Then he had to take that medical year off. He came to Alabama. Guess who was playing tackle there? Cedric Wells.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So he played center. Now he was the best center off the board. He's probably the best interior offensive lineman who actually played on the interior in college on the board. I don't see the issue.
Are you worried about the injury history at all?
No. Look at the type of injuries they are. What is ACL and what was it? ACL and a tightrope surgery on his ankle, right? If you look at the way he plays,
same leg or different legs? Do you know?
don't remember.
All right.
But the thing is, he plays with a lot of leverage. He plays with a lot of timing. He plays with a lot of anticipation. Put it this way. He's a very smart, versatile, solid center. Eric, what's the dude name? Eric McCoy, that plays for the Saints, is an all-pro center. The Saints took him in the second round. He's better, I think, from a college perspective, I think he's better than Eric. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he's been holding it down for the Saints, so I can't be mad at that. Listen, and I'm always going to support the offensive line because, it's not the glamorous pick, but if you look at the best teams in the league, they get it done up front first. Yeah. Could we have waited? It depends on how you feel about Samalu possibly taking over center prior to this pick. I heard
something. Go ahead. I heard something about Jeff Stoutland saying he didn't like the switching of positions left and right.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I think, justified this pick. The value's there. Yes, he's hurt, but guess what? You don't intend for him to start week 1, do you? It's an ACL from not September. It's an ACL from January. 8 weeks, you're back playing. 8 weeks, 8 months, you're back playing. That's September. What's the issue?
Yeah, that's true.
He's not going to be used as yet. He's going to be back probably around week 2. Oh, we don't have week 1? Okay, it's fine. Yeah. You're supposed to have all your starters week 1.
That's true. Yeah.
See?
I just hate the word injury because I'm an Eagles fan and we've suffered the last couple years, but it's a new coaching staff. Hopefully the regime is out the window. Yeah. Again, I did a little bit of looking at Landon Dickerson after you guys explained as much as you can, and I ain't even mad to pick. I think once you go past it though, it's like, reach galore, like McPherson and with 150. I mean, I think there's better corners on the board, but I can't say that because I do not know McPherson's game. I just the corners I do know their game. I would like them at 150. Who's still on the board? They take Gowan.
I'm gonna say it like this: I don't want any more corners in this draft.
Who?
I don't want any more corners in this draft.
You don't like nobody else, or you just don't want one?
I mean, put it this way: what's the shots that they actually are able to start?
Yeah. I mean, actually, no, their chance to start is high. Who do the Eagles have to stop them?
Okay, but I'm saying like this. You every year, the quote unquote draft bust of a few years ago at corner and at linebacker, D tackle, blah, 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 blah. They normally go for about a late seventh round pick or 6th round pick because they're trying to unload the guys. This is trading territory now. I'm trying to get players.
Yeah.
Forget looking at the draft. I don't think too many people, well, I'm going to say it like this. I don't know too many people left in this draft. I just hope they can play. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. At this point, when you get this deep in the draft, it's not about trying to fill position because normally the person that falls this far shouldn't be able to come in and start day one. If they do, you're very, 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 very weak at that position, and it should have been addressed in free agency. You know what I mean?
I'll say it like this. You may, from time to time, you find a steal. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is supposed to be, hey, this guy has a lot of potential. Oh, well, he just needs to be coached up. He can sit behind XYZ person for a year, and he may be a contributor, a few years down the line, or he can play special teams for now. These are those picks you need to fill in right now.
True. Yeah.
Also, I wanted to explain something on that Zach Ertz thing.
Go ahead.
If you hold on to Zach Ertz for another year, you're not going to get a conditional comp pick until 2023.
Correct. Yeah. It's not going to help you in the immediate future, but I mean, is a 6th round pick today going to help?
Is a 6th round, let me ask this question. Is a conditional 5th round pick next year going to help you more?
Maybe.
Exactly. I mean, you get a 6th this year, you get a 6th in 2023, but you keep them on the roster this year and you're not competing for anything. Which one sounds the best? Or you just lose them for this year and you get a 5th round pick, regardless of what he does, maybe to a 4th round pick. And that's being optimistic. That when I say conditional. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So people say keep them.
Well, let me ask you this though. Like I said, all right. So we get a 5th round next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's more important, a 5th round next year? Oh, all right, a 5th round next year, and you got to go with Dallas Goedert as the day one starter, and then who knows who you mix in, whether it's the Hakeem Butler, the Richard Rodgers, who knows who's on the roster, or you get probably a still. People forget if Ertz is healthy, he alone is going to command the bracket coverage, the double team. So that's going to either help Devontae Smith or Devontae Smith is going to help Ertz. With that being said, I'm trying to see if Jalen Hurts is the guy or not. Ertz will be a great player for him to play around. So it's like a 5th round next year and no Ertz, or Ertz this year and a 5th or 6th round 2 years from now. I mean, 5th round is not like the glamour and like, So I think just the fact that Hurts playing with Zach Ertz, I'm not opposed to that.
Let me ask the question. What are you fighting for this year? Let's be honest. What are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for to see if Jalen Hurts is our future.
Okay. Is Dallas Goedert a top,
got to see if he's the future too. I agree there. It's gonna stunt his growth a little bit more.
Okay. So you already have a team that's loading up for next year. Whatever it may be to do something at the quarterback position. If Jalen Hurts is the guy, let him be the guy. Worry about the rest of the team.
Correct. But my thing is though, I want to give as much toolage around Jalen Hurts.
You want to give him the true opportunity so he gets a fair look. I get what you're saying. But put it this way. You gave him Devontae Smith. You have Dallas Goedert. You have your offensive line that's coming back healthy. That should be enough Now, I'm not going to say that should be enough. You have Jalen Reagor, which was the first round pick last year. Theoretically, that should be enough to see what he has behind him, theoretically. But at the same time, you have to build the rest of this roster out.
True. That's true. Real quick, she said, I just read Gainwell and Fletcher Cox are cousins. That's at least a fun storyline. We got the running back cousin of Fletch. That's tough. But yeah, I agree. My whole thing is this though, because we all know how important the quarterback position is, right?
Yeah.
And so I just want him to have a fair chance, whether he succeeds or fails. That's on Jalen Hurts. Number one quarterback for the Eagles. We about to find out though. You know what I mean? We're about to find out.
And I'll say it like this: the people saying, the people saying that you can't bank on the future. Remember, just a short while ago, a lot of people were saying, why did we lose the last game to the Redskins? You picked up an extra first round pick and got the wide receiver you wanted. So.
Oh, the Eagles traded up. The Eagles traded up, and we are on the clock right now. We traded up with the pick from Dallas. We traded Philly and Miami or something. I don't know. Shout out to Sean Jenkins. I always take his comments with a sense of heaviness, and he said Gainwell was or is the best pick. Again, McPherson, I do not want to say yay or nay yet. There was guys on the board that I would have took over him, and that's mainly because I do not know who McPherson is. So I do want to say this. I want to look at McPherson's tape. Cornerback out of Texas Tech, I think. And I got to look at Gainwell because I honestly do not know Gainwell. So before I can say, oh, man, the Eagles went blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I got to be honest and say, let me look at it. You know what I mean? I got to see.
Yeah. You got to do your own due diligence. You get what I'm saying? You can't go with what the crowd says.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely do my own. But the thing is, like, at this point, while I'm on the camera and we pick McPherson and we pick Gainwell, I honestly can't offer. Here's the Eagles picks: Devontae Smith, Landon Dickerson, Milton Williams, McPherson, and Kenneth Gainwell. So we went wide receiver, offensive lineman, defensive tackle, cornerback, and then we went running back. And Nick Sirianni's pumping his fist in the war room. At least we don't see Howie Roseman and them arguing this time. Hold up. The Eagles picked. It says the Steelers on the clock now. What's the Eagles pick? If they take Tay Gowan, I know you're like, we don't need no more cornerbacks, but I'll be a little hyped just because, I watched the guy and I spoke with the guy. It's always like fun to know that. Where are you at with this draft overall? Jay Will? And he's gone. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get to some of these comments then. Lorenzo said they won't badmouth the draft until it's over. All right. Aishan said we made the trade. Reggie said, what up, bro? I like Gainwell, but look up Felton from UCLA. Route running and hands are incredible. I'm going to have to check him out. What position? Wide receiver, I'm guessing. Shout out to CH. What's going on, CH?
I'm doing pretty good.
So, give me
Chris from Oklahoma.
Shout out to you, my guy. Give me a quick take.
Do you remember me?
Yes, I do. Who do you think the Eagles are gonna take? We're on the clock right now. The pick ain't in yet. You got somebody on mind?
I love the Devontae Smith pick.
In the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. I like the way we orchestrated it.
I love the Eagles. I've been an Eagles fan since
We traded a pick. We just traded a pick, so the Niners took an offensive guard. Where do we trade to? Chad, do you know where we trade to? Hold up, I have a little technical difficulties, my guy. You good? We got Audie B in the building. What's going on?
What's good, Mike? How's it going?
Hey, hanging in there, trying to survive through this draft, trying to navigate through it. How you feel about it?
Yeah, for sure. So I think we just traded the pick we just traded for to Pittsburgh, I believe.
That's what we did? Yeah, Pittsburgh is on the clock now. What do you know what we got?
Nope. I just know that we traded the pick. That's all.
If anybody in the chat knows what the Eagles got for giving the Pittsburgh Steelers the pick at number, it's commercial. I don't even know where we're at. 150. Huh? It says we're at 158, but it says the Panthers picks in. I think ESPN is messed up too. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But hey, Audie B, how do you feel about the draft overall?
It's all right. Obviously love the Devontae Smith pick. And I could swallow the Landon Dickerson pick, but it's just the injuries for me. Why I didn't want to draft him. Would have preferred like JOK or Trevon Merrick or a guy like Asante Samuel. But it is what it is, and I just can't believe that we drafted the D tackle in the 3rd round. I already forgot his name, to be honest.
Milton Williams.
Milton Williams, that's his name. But I feel like we should have got Jabril Cox in the 3rd round. Can't believe we went to Dallas. Dallas is killing this draft, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, and I always hate giving them the benefit of the doubt, but shout out to Ari Starwin. He said he hit us up with the $5 super chat. He said Eagles traded back to get a 6th round punter. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Neither would I.
But yeah, so all right, let me ask you this though. So you wouldn't have done the Landon Dickerson pick, but you're not mad at it, right?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
You didn't like the Milton Williams pick. How do you feel about what we did today so far? McPherson, and Gainwell. How do you feel about them?
I like McPherson. I think he can be. I'm not sure if he has the height or the weight to be on the outside. I think he can be a pretty good slot corner. I think we can slide him out to the outside too. And we drafted the running back too, right?
Yeah, Gainwell out of Memphis.
Gainwell, yeah. Honestly, I didn't think we needed a running back, but I guess it is what it is. I think we have like 3 solid running backs, like Sanders, Boston Scott, and the recently signed Jordan Howard. I would prefer to get a linebacker. I don't know why Howie doesn't invest more in the linebacker position, but that's just who he is. He just put on the biggest troll job of the entire draft. We were like, oh my god, he got Devontae Smith. What a great move. And he just trolled us for the entire rest of the draft.
True. I want to say this though. So I love the Devontae Smith pick, right? The Landon Dickerson pick has grown on me for our future. The Milton Williams pick is my most puzzling pick. I know he's a workout warrior. He did great with his pro day. I got to look into it more. I don't love it. I think we are desperate for secondary help. McPherson, I got to look at his tape a little bit more. And from what the chat is saying, Gainwell, as my guy Phone One said, is a power back. And if we did need something, it would be a complimentary to Miles Sanders and Boston Scott. Now, we did sign Jordan Howard, but what does he have left? The dude had a stinger in his shoulder for like 10 weeks. He gets traded to he released. Miami picks him up and he plays for Miami and he doesn't even get to play. So, does Miami have Hall of Famer or all pro running backs? No. But they picked the running backs they had on the roster over Jordan Howard. There might be something in the underlying statement where Jordan Howard's name looks good, but it might not be the same Jordan Howard. If that's the case, you get Gainwell, Kenneth Gainwell from Memphis in the 5th round, or where we at? Yeah, 5th round. I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah.
The big question mark to me so far is going to be the Milton Williams pick. And I'm not saying, hey, who knows? 3 years from now, we can say Milton Williams is a top 5 defensive lineman in the game. Then I'm like, sorry, guys. But at this point, I just thought that the secondary was very important. But we're going to see.
Yeah. People are like comparing him to Aaron Donald and stuff. But I haven't heard of him, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see. I'm definitely going to do. And see, what I'll do first is I'm going to watch the highlights of these guys first. Get my little razzle dazzle up. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to find their best tape and worst tape and watch the full game of their best game so I can see the mistakes they make and the things they do good. And I want to see their worst game so I can see how they look in certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you should be a scout for the Eagles.
Shout out to you, my guy. Jeremiah Butler with the $5 super chat. He said, let's realize just how much further we are behind if these picks don't pan out. Yeah. I think, look, the Eagles draft every year. But this is a very crucial draft because of where we are in the development of the organization. New head coach, new total staff, new quarterback, new regime. We got some older guys who will be heading out in the near future. So whether they're done after this year, the next year, in the next 3 years, we're going to start losing some guys who are older. So we got to get the youth in here to either back them up or replace them. So I'm going to say this. This draft is more important because of where we're at. 3 years ago, we're winning the Super Bowl. The Eagles have been a team that always competes, right? We're at a very weird spot in this draft that it's all about what are we going to do for the future. And so it's like this draft, this draft and next year's draft is either going to make us or break us in the sense of, do we go from a good team, bad for 1 or 2 years and turn it around quickly? Or do we become the next Oakland Raiders, or now they're called Las Vegas Raiders, Cleveland Browns, Miami Dolphins, where you're bad for multiple years before you can turn it around?
Yeah. So I want to ask you a question for next year's draft. So we're probably going to have 3 first-round picks, if worst case scenario, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. Do you think Howie trade one of the first-round picks to, maybe acquire a player or to move up in the draft? What are your thoughts on that?
So you're saying to move up in next year's draft?
Maybe, or like acquire another player or something.
Oh, so you're saying try to trade some draft capital to get like a free agent player? I mean, a trade player in the league, a veteran. Yeah,
something like that.
It depends. I don't want to trade for nobody older. I mean, if there's a guy out there who fits a need for the Eagles, who's 25, 26, he's or 24, 25, just reaching his prime, we can figure it out. I wouldn't be opposed to that. You know what I mean? I think you just gotta make this team better overall. Real quick, Well Done Production says, bruh, Milton Williams bench 500 pounds and run a 4.640. Y'all tripping. He's good.
He benched 500.
If he benches 500 and if he runs a 4.640 at a D tackle position, yes, there is upside there. But Well Done Productions, does he start in 2021?
I don't think so.
Just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Hey, shout out to you, Audie B, man. Much love coming on. We about to get some
Yeah.
Sixers content, man. We're gonna play the Spurs tomorrow. Hopefully the Sixers keep grinding, you know what I mean?
All right. Appreciate you having me on, man.
You already know, my guy. Be easy.
Yep.
So. Again, listen, I'm going to do my due diligence on Milton, on Gainwell, on McPherson. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But again, just because you're great at the combine don't mean you're gonna be legit. But I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a Philadelphia Eagle. If you're a Philadelphia Eagle, I'm gonna root for you, bro. Regardless. We got my guy Eagles from New Jersey. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Billy Mike? How you been?
Hey, just chilling out, trying to figure out where we're going in this draft. How you feel about the draft so far?
I mean, I feel okay. I just wish you would have took a corner and linebacker round 2 and 3. That's just my opinion.
I hear you. So, but how do you feel? I mean, we went Devontae Smith first round. My bad. How do you feel about the rest of the draft? So, second round going Landon Dickerson, third round pick going Milton Williams. Then we went with the 123rd pick. We went a McPherson. Then we go ahead and pick Kenneth Gainwell out of Memphis. Are these guys that you like? You have to do your due diligence on. How do you feel about that? The positions we went.
I have to do my due diligence on that corner we took in the 4th round because I have no idea if he's a good outside or he's just another slot corner. I had no idea who that dude was. I have to do some research.
Got you.
I heard he's good. I don't know, what the chat's been saying about him. Is he good or not? Can the chat let me know?
The chat was back and forth. You had some guys saying he's pretty decent. You had some guys saying, man, he was a 5th or 6th round pick on their board. So we're gonna see again. The best thing to do is
I think it's that Naheem Hines back that the Colts had. He can fit that role that Nick Sirianni wants to do in that offense, like the Naheem Hines receiving back. I think he can fill that role.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're saying that Gainwell is the power back. He's the bigger back. And if he can produce, then that's great because we need the bigger back to complement Miles Sanders and what he can do. And again, you got to remember the Eagles went from Doug Peterson's offense last year where there was times where our running backs in totality, I'm not just talking Miles Sanders. I'm talking Miles Sanders, whoever's back there at running back, ran the ball 9 times in a game.
Yeah.
You should not have less than 15 run attempts in a game. You got to be balanced in the National Football League. If you're pass with an offensive line like us banged up, you're going to be opening yourself up for bad situations.
I completely agree.
So it's like go ahead.
I also like the Landon Dickerson pick a lot. At first, I didn't like it. Yeah, at first I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I saw Asante Samuel Jr. on the board in JOK. I was like, why do we take a center? I was angry, but then I did my research and watched some film. I'm like, oh, he's actually a good player. It's just the injuries. Nothing wrong with his game or physically.
How much does the injuries concern you?
Concerns me a lot because
it's the Eagles.
I don't know how long you've been watching Eagles, but for how long I've been watching the Eagles, we've been pretty banged up, especially in the Doug Peterson era. Like injuries be flying.
Yeah, I'm 30 years old. I go back to the 1998-97 season. That's when I really came into it. Yeah, man, the Doug Peterson era has been the era of wonders, man. We got a Super Bowl in the era, so I'm not gonna discount it. I love it to death. But we couldn't stay healthy even in our Super Bowl season. Like it was just wild. And we changed medical staff, we changed a bunch of stuff. But we didn't change coaching staff. So maybe it's the way we put our players in practice and what we do with the regime. Hopefully we can definitely change the narrative.
Right. Is there anybody you want to target in the 6th and 7th round? like on your board? Because I don't got anybody in the 6th and 7th round personally.
I like Tay Gowan, who's still on the board. I can't believe he's still on the board.
He's still on the board?
Tay Gowan's still on the board.
You got to be joking. That'd probably be like a 5th round pick. Like
Tay Gowan's still on the board. Shakur Brown, another cornerback.
Shakur Brown, I like him too. And Jamar Johnson?
The safety out of Indiana is still on the board. I like Dylan Moses, the linebacker out of Alabama.
Yo, if I doesn't get one of those 5 players, I'm done. Because like those guys should have been gone. Those players are all on my big board. I like all of them, especially Jamar Johnson.
Osiris Mitchell. A lot of people don't know him. He's a wide receiver out of Mississippi State. And I ain't gonna lie, the main reason I'm talking about him is because I interviewed him. But after interviewing him, listening to him, watching his tape, you know, he's not a fast guy. He's not gonna burn you. He has some things he has to work out on getting in and out of his breaks, but the reason he has to work on that is because the dude is 6'5", bro. He's a 6'5" receiver. 6'5" receivers don't go in and out of their breaks that fast. But what he can do is throw it up in the end zone, bro. I'll go get it. You know what I mean? Dude, 6'5", Osiris Mitchell out of Mississippi State. And again, that's not now. I'm talking. I would like to see Osiris Mitchell, if he does go to the Eagles, with one of our last 2 picks, and or just sign him in free agent in the undrafted free agent market. You know what I mean?
I mean, he sounds like a good jump ball receiver, a good developmental project, probably 7th round pick. But yeah. Also, has everyone seen that video with Howie in the war room? Because I have no idea who that dude is. He tried to fist bump. I have no idea.
You're talking about the video I'm playing right now, right? Yeah, I don't know who that dude is.
Yeah, because I saw that. I think that was after Milton Williams.
Yeah. And there's the article out on Bleeding Green Nation that says that guy wanted Aaron Robinson out of UCF, the cornerback.
Was he a slot guy or was he like a boundary guy? Because I feel like he was a slot guy.
Yeah, he's more of a slot, but he has been bounced out to the boundary. At the end of the day, there's a lot of guys like Sean Wade is a slot guy. Vincent is a slot guy. There's a lot of slot guys, and Aaron Robinson is also a slot. But I think out of all the guys who played slot, he has still the most experience being able to bounce it out.
Because they all sound good, but I just don't want another slot corner. We need a boundary guy. We already have so many slot corners as is. You just need one.
True.
Boundary.
You need that. Yeah, you need that help. You need to help Darius Slay, man. We need some help in the building.
Yeah. Especially with Dallas and Washington just upgraded the receiving core. The Giants went crazy on receivers in the draft offseason. Like, you can't be going out there with just Slay expecting to win this division. Like, it's not going to happen.
Facts. Hey, shout out to you for coming on our channel, man.
Oh man, you know I gotta get on any chance I can. You know.
Much love, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, stay easy.
Peace. Yeah, man. So as Takeem Hilton said, he said, "Why is Zach Ertz still on the roster?" It's I don't know. You know, reports came out that he was going to be offered in some type of trade. Now we still have some picks. Maybe we try to stop picking so heavily in the late 6th, early 7th round, and we try to package something up to get to maybe a early 5th. But at that point, it's like, bro, is he really worth it? Like, I think Zach Ertz can still help your football team if it's him over a 6th round pick. Like, really, bro, a 6th round pick? I got this person continuously calling me. Let me answer this phone call real quick. Give me a quick second. Enjoy the silent Howie Roseman video for a second. We back. Listen. I know the draft is continuously going, but the phone call lasts a little longer because I got to go. I got to take care of some business outside of the YouTube realm. Shout out to everybody. Listen, I'm going to do my due diligence on McPherson, Gainwell. We're going to talk about the Milton Williams pick a little bit more after I do it. Jamar Johnson just went. Wow. That's tough. But listen, man, shout out to you guys for rocking with me. Much love and appreciation. We're going to be back with more live streams, more regularly scheduled programs. But I got to go. Hopefully the Eagles get some steals late. With that being said, y'all know what time it is. We out. Peace.